Hey there, guys and gals of the intranet. I am CodeNameDarkness, and today we're gonna be doing a bit more work on this here hidden laboratory. I got some supplies after the last thingy, episode is even the name of it. So we're coming down here to work, do a bit of stuff, try and make the first rooms and finish all this stuff up, and yeah, it'll be great. So I think I'm gonna start by making a room, which will be right here, and all the rooms will be 7 by 7, because that's the amount of space I have for them in these walls. Okay, and I'm also gonna go over what I sort of want with this laboratory. So, laboratories are pretty awesome. I mean, they're secret, and they're evil, and they're awesome. I said awesome twice, but that's fine. But they also look awesome. And that's sort of what I want to do with this, which is sort of a given. But laboratories are also very useful. That's more their primary purpose, but I sort of want to do like a bit of both, you know? Make it look amazing, but still highly functional, so that it's like not useless. Unlike a lot of aesthetic builds in Minecraft, like making, I don't know, a tub. That's like, it's a tub in Minecraft. Yay, good for you. This is like, it's cool. Yeah. So all the rooms are I'm gonna try to make them look as awesome as I think they can. So this first room here, I think I will make, I don't know. I was thinking I should make the first room a storage room. However, this is very small. I might want to put the storage room somewhere else. So I'll probably just start with what's a very small thing that would fit in here. I'm thinking maybe this could be a forge. But it's really small. Well, this is enough for a forge, I would say. Yeah. I think this room will be the forge. So how would a forge look? Well, this is going to be the door here, so this will be the first blocks. And of course, the forge has got to be 0 wood. Only materials that will just not, set on fire when you try to make iron ingots or gold ingots or whatever. Whenever you're tempering a sword with something or other. So it'll probably be mostly stone. I know, that's super exciting. It's also realistic. I also want realism in this. The walls are cobble. Okay. The only thing I'm wondering what should be different is the ceiling. Because I've got a bunch of diorite. Yes, I've got a bunch of diorite on me. So I was thinking maybe I could make a cool white ceiling. Something that's like, a white ceiling. I don't know what I thought would expand on that idea of white ceiling. So, yeah, I think a white ceiling would look pretty nice. Of polished diorite, I believe, would look best. Well, I'll leave a bit of this out, so I can see if it does look good. Plus, I'm getting a bit here, so that'll be a good replacement. I'm gonna use all my iron pickaxes before I use the diamond one, because I don't want to just waste the diamond pickaxe. This is worth like 3 iron pickaxes. And I'm very good at breaking diamond pickaxes with projects like this. See, I look at this, and I think it's alright. I don't know. Well, I'll fill in the whole thing and see how that looks. Huh, I don't know. It looks kind of weird. It's because the blocks aren't connected, I know that, and Optifine should be doing that. Maybe I need a newer version. There is a new version for 1.8.4 that I could use. So maybe I should just get that. Well, the idea here was I would have a diorite ceiling and just use andesite as a cool looking floor. Sort of like it's covered with charcoal, like remains of a coal. After you take the ingots out of the furnace, and then it's like all nice and warm. So, and there's a bunch of coal on it. I feel like that would look pretty cool. So laid all that down. And the idea is there'd be a sort of contrast with the white ceiling and the black floor. Plus, this diorite looks really good as like a cobble floor. Like, you have cobblestone, but this is more like a... almost like... it's exactly like a smaller sort of cobblestone. Like, instead of stones that big, you got little pebbles. So, does this look good? Ooh. It's starting to come together, I think. I feel like this is good. But not really as a forge. Actually, yeah. In fact, this should just be the design of the whole thing. The walls and floor. Just, this. Because that would look pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab my crafting table. See if I can't bring it down here, which I can. Thank you, crafting table, if you will come with me. Close the door, that way no one discovers the secret exit entrance. There'll be another entrance. It's just not here yet. Now the only thing we don't have here is an anvil, which is absolutely fine. Because I've got plenty of iron for an anvil. So I'll make those furnaces. And 24 is divisible by 8. What was that? Come on, what are you doing? Stop it. I click down, release. I'm not double clicking unless my mouse is breaking. Which please don't be the case. That would make me sad face. That was a rhyme. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened in its own time. That one was on purpose, and I'm sorry. Put some furnaces in the corner there. And run out of furnaces. So we'll use a bit more cobblestone, because we have a bit more. Make another 8. That should be enough. One there, one here. And you got a nice little thingy there. I might want to make the torches like that. Yeah, okay. And I'll just make a similar design for the other corner. It'll probably... I don't want to extend it all the way to the wall, but I will if I have to. I should go grab some more cobblestone. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay. So then all we need for the furnace room now is an anvil and more furnaces. And coal for the furnaces, but that comes later. So yeah. Cool. Oop, it also needs a door. And we have to meet the fire safety standards. Opens outwards from inside. Which I'm pretty sure is a fire thing because door should open outwards. That way if it's like there's a fire and you're trapped and you have to break down the door, then it's easier. Or even if you're just trapped, it's like easier to get out. You just push the door open. Or if it's not, which I don't think it is for several doors in my house, well, I don't know. I'm not the guy who enforces all the fire safety codes. I'm not even the guy who made them. In fact, I'm not even sure if what I'm telling you is accurate. So you should probably not take it to heart. I'm not a fire safety expert. At least I don't think so. Not since I last checked. Need an even amount of wood here. 64 and 32, perfect. I'll just finish up the hallways here real quick. This room is... which room is this? Okay, this room I definitely know is going to be a pretty interesting room, I would think. It's a very cool idea. Maybe it should be this room. No. Well, actually, yes, it should be this room. So we'll make this room after the next room. This is right, yes. Okay. So next we will work with this room here, because I already started it. 7x7 interior. 1, 2, 3, 1, oh. Sorta drops off there. Hopefully there's no skeletons. Can't see because there's a bit of glare. Let me just adjust. I also don't know if this is 7 or not, but I think I want to make the floor dark oak. Because I was thinking here, like this is a unique design. It's based on stone. So I sort of want to make this designed around wood. Because this is going to be, well, you'll see in a second. Maybe not, but you'll see. 2, 3, I think that's 7. I hope it's 7. 5, 6, yep, that's 7. We're just gonna break all of our iron pickaxes, aren't we? Just one per room. And you get a start on another, and then, yeah. So we have enough. We've got 2 more pickaxes for 2 more rooms. Which I want to make one of them the storage room. But that's... I don't really know if I can do that with the amount of space that I have. Because I want like a massive storage room. Like, on the server that I play on, it's a townie server. I made... Well, I have a friend who's like obsessed with Saints Row. And we had an idea on another server before that to build the Syndicate Tower in Saints Row, which is pretty big. And it's technically still not done because, well, he wants the penthouse done, and nah, I'm not gonna do that. But we built this massive tower. It goes up to 200 blocks, I think. It's like 10 stories, maybe? Well, you have the bottom floor, the storage, the forge, the crafting room, the brewery, the library, the nether room, the just the living space. And so there's 9 stories then, and the trophy room, which is where we put all the mob heads and all the lag. What are you doing, man? What are you... Hold on. I'm just gonna change my video settings. Final. Why are you lagging? Stop. This happened yesterday, too. Is it just... it doesn't like me recording? Is it getting too hot? Hold on. I'm going to stop recording for just a second to see if it comes back. Yeah, it definitely just came back. Okay, now it's locked at 60. Okay, but the last room was the trophy room, as I was saying. So, there's 9 stories of this thing, and I mentioned one of them was the storage room. And in that storage room, oh man, because all the floors are massive on that thing. They're 13 by 13. No, they're bigger than that. They're 17 by 17. I think. How big is the floor? It's 3, 5... No, it must be 13 by 13. Yeah, it's 13 by 13. And in the storage room, I just put a bunch of chests. And when I say a bunch of chests, I mean a bunch of chests. I mean, my goal was to put one for every single item in the game, which I didn't actually accomplish, but still, I had a lot of chests. Have to finish up the wall here. There were a ton, and that's like, they went all the way up to the ceiling. That's 9 chests tall. So it was at least 10 blocks of a thing. Which, yeah, the levels were 10 blocks high on the inside. So, I just put a bunch of chests, and just about all of them had stuff in it. The only thing was, when I got to the end, I sort of ran out of ideas. So those are just filler. But what and there were also potions, and yeah. But I want something very similar to that, because that was awesome. And it was highly obnoxious, because on that server there's a plugin where you can fly in your own town if you do /tf fly, which is the only way you can really access the chests. Luckily, because I put a lot of important stuff on the ground, like on the ground level, like the iron and gold, and not the diamonds, but we don't have any diamonds anyways, because why would we find diamonds? I think it was all mined up by another town that was near us, actually. Really, I should just /warp wild, but whatever, that's beside the point. Okay, so this here's the crafting room. Oh my god, I place it off center, of course. What's gonna be in here? Just crafting tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I need one more. I'm starting to lag again now. It's getting better. This is just gonna be filled with crafting tables, except for this space here. It'll be like a workshop sort of thing. And what else is gonna be in here? Just crafting tables. Nothing else. Oh, actually, instead of having just a lag floor, come on. I don't know why this is doing this. This only started yesterday, I swear. And I was recording it at night. Maybe it's just the time of day. Maybe I should really come back to this. Okay, I'll just stop the recording one more time and then come back, finish my statement, maybe try to finish what I was gonna do, and then I'll stop and probably come back later, depending on how long it's been. According to this, it's been 20 minutes, I think. So I'm just gonna stop right now and restart. Okay. Yep, it's not working. Wait, yes it is. Okay, so I just want to make a log floor here instead of, like, I'll put wood on the ceiling and logs in the floor, and then it'll look cool. Okay, that's the statement. And because Minecraft, well, maybe it'll let me finish. It's gone back up to 60. Okay, we'll get through all the logs we have. At least, yeah. Because we don't have enough for the whole room. But we can try. We can at least start. We could even just do something like this. Just like 3 down there and then 3 that way, except we ran out of logs. Yeah. And the only thing is, we don't need logs here because the crafting tables will cover them up, so if I do skip a block from here, yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. We'll make a stripy pattern. Or an plus pattern. I was gonna say an X, but this is gonna be a plus. Because I'd prefer a plus over an X. Plus this'll... Wait a second. I always forget logs can do that. What if we just lay them like this? That looks good. Okay. Revelations aside. There we go. See, that's a perfect stripe. And I'll do another stripe across if I get more wood, which I will by the next time I do a thingy, that being an episode, of course. Alright. Stripes. Maybe I won't stop here because Minecraft is being nice to me. If it stops being nice, I'll stop and be back later, because I still have a bunch of stuff to do, because I explained in a Hearthstone video, but I don't know if anyone actually really watches those. Not many do. But I'm going to a summer camp for 6 days. Before I thought it was 8, so this is considerably less bad. But still, I don't want to do it. Why? Well, sort of for this reason right here, because I still want to do videos. And I can't really do that if I'm not actually here. Plus, it's going to be with obnoxious people. Why? How do I know this? Because they go to my school. Why? Because they're there to torture me. How do I know that? Because it's true. You can't avoid it. I know your secret. I'll make some more crafting tables to cover up slightly. Try and cover up the stripes. And continue the sentence that I didn't actually stop for any reason. And you can't prove that I did. Why is that? Well, because I'm awesome. There's just no stopping that. So I need some more wood, which is good. I bet if I go outside it's going to be nighttime. I promise it is. That's going to be the thing in this Minecraft series. I'm going to say I need some wood, and it's nighttime. It might look like daytime, but that's nighttime. See? Right there. You can see the night. Where's the sun? It's not over there, I can tell you that much. It's not straight up. It's getting close. I can tell you that much. Where? Okay, it's right there. So it's pretty close. Not really, though. It happens like twice and then almost a third time, and I'm like, it's supernatural. Okay, maybe I really need to just like have a way to not make this happen. Okay. There is house. Hello, house. I wish I had ender pearls or a way to teleport. Because, once again, going back to the towny flying thing, did I spawn a chicken? I did! Look at that, that's 2 so far. If you fly, you're much, much faster. I could have gone from there to here in like 5 seconds. That's not even an exaggeration. It takes like 0 time. I'm anywhere I need to be, as long as it's part of my town. Which it mostly all is. Especially toward the starting point. You know, I might try to recreate my town here. Not like the whole thing, but maybe that could be like... Well, actually, I'm thinking of calling it exactly what I do in my town, which is the executive district / island district. So, the houses of the 3, well, there's more than 3 houses there, but, because, like, those are the houses for the people that I know the best. The people who are on the server and who Skype with me be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. And that's their houses. Some of them haven't even been on the server, which could be really helpful to me. I mean, I've got a town with 13 people in it, but I could use more. I mean, I'm not arguing against more. Man, all this talk of the town makes me want to get on, but I have to do a lot of stuff first. For example, because I am going away for 6 days, I've got to leave instructions for someone else, and typing all that out is not fun. And I know, that sounds like a whale of a time. It's not. It's the worst ever. It's just horrible. I tried to type earlier and I managed to get 2 days of stuff down, which I need to do 6. And then I just started doing this, which I think I'm gonna end once I finish the crafting room, grab some more cobblestone, that's for sure. Head on back, real quick. Go, I wish I had ender pearls. I could probably fight an enderman if I wanted to. I've got everything I need. Of course, I don't actually need all this gear, but it will 100% guarantee I will win a fight against an enderman. Because I'm very good at fighting mobs, in case you can't tell with those creeper kills that you see me do. And the goal is, don't panic, just like that. Also, try not to fall off cliffs. Like some people did in our town. You know who you are. That's actually a story I want to tell you. It's a Saturday or something morning, I don't know. I get on, and then it's like, one of the mods, Zerod Mukami, is talking, and they're like, hey, you might lose some town members soon, and I'm like, oh god, what is this? And I'm like, why? Because they're gonna be banned, and I'm like, what is this? I'm not annoyed or anything, I'm just curious at this point, like, why? And so they tell me that one of the people in my town was scamming people into lag, not into lag, but scamming them, telling them to TP for free diamonds, and instead they got dropped down to death pit and died, and their stuff got collected. And of course they got caught, and then that was a whole ordeal there. I also found a bunch of weird giant contraptions up in the sky that I had to take down. Come. Okay, stopping recording one more time and reset. Okay. It's okay, there we go. Locked at 60. So, I dealt with that whole situation and that was fun. And yeah, crafting room done. Ignore anything, any silence at all. Nothing. Okay. Silence averted. You might be asking what that was, and the answer is like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. Oh, I forgot the ceiling. Well, that's fine. It'll probably just be logs, because this is like a cool floor design, but not ceiling. Anyways, social media will be in the description, hopefully, if my instructions were right. And I'm at 0 FPS. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye.